Hey guys, Clumsy here, and welcome back to Bus Simulator 18. You might notice a different music playing in the background. I had to change it up. I had to turn off the in-game music because I actually got a copyright claim on my previous video. One of the songs that are being used in the game are being clickish and is triggering that copyright issue. I did get in touch with the publisher and they helped me out with it. So I am currently disputing that claim. But yeah, it will take some time. So just to avoid any complications, remove the music altogether and put in my own. Well, not my own, but from Abstraction Music. Link below if you want to check him out. Anyway, so I was doing some offline driving. You might notice some few dots, additional dots in here now. And we actually have, so previously we were only driving in the Astra Park area. And now this has been unlocked to us as well, so we can actually go and take on some not really highway, but maybe some country roads, but outside the district, crossing over. Yeah, finally. And we do have 270,000, so we do have a lot of money extra for a new bus. Actually, we also have a new set of objectives. Is there an objective for getting a new bus? Not really, but I think we can do that right now. So I mentioned to you that I've only been driving with the Citaro, right? And the Cetra is nice, but it has a lot of bugs currently. It will be fixed when the game is officially released on the 13th of June. So in the meantime, we stick with the Citaro. The other bus that is a bit more stable though is the MAN. So now that I've actually gone and saved up for it, it's 270,000. We have just the right amount. You can actually buy this, and let's go and take this for a ride, right? We have 2,000 left. Is there an option to get some ads? Still not. Okay, still no ads. That's a pity. No extra income for us. Actually, this blue one is quite nice, huh? This default blue color is quite nice. Should we add some skins? That will cost us 1,000. Doesn't really work out though, does it? Except for that one, but no, I think keeping it blue will be the safest bet, right? So let's just not do any changes. Let's keep that default color and let's work with that bus. Kind of looks nice. Not too shabby. Stats are here if you're interested. 11.1 meters turn radius. This one is 8.6. Wow, this is longer. Yeah, much longer. Actually, this has 3 doors. 35 seats versus the 28 from the Citaro. The length is a bit longer as well. 12 meters versus 10. And gearbox is, how do you pronounce that? Voith? Diesel engine, 2 axles, 213 kilowatt power. Very nice. I also like the wheels in there. Too bad you can't customize it so much, except for the paint job, but not a big deal. Anyway, let's go and do this. Let's do this one by one. So what does this guy want? Wants us to plan a route with maximum 7 stops. Connecting Oakville. Oakville is this area. 2 stops. Sigvalden, 2 stops. And spokes of the business park. These are these 4 things. The East Spoke, West Spoke, North Spoke, and South Spoke. So let's go with that, and maybe we can start from, I'm not sure if it's clickish about where you start from, but I guess I want to start in depot. So let's start a new route. Let's start here in East Spoke, cross over to West Spoke, then maybe oh yeah, let's take this maximum 7 stops, right? Let's try to maximize that so we have as much earnings as possible. 1, 2, 3, let's pass through here because we're passing through that area anyway. Let's enter Sigvalden, cross over. That's a known bug, by the way. The workaround there is to just rename that stop, but that's not a big deal. That will disappear in time. And then go to Oakville. 7 stops exactly like so. Perfect. Alright, that's good. That should be good. Okay, that actually recognized that one. Good. And so the problem is, alright, the next mission objective is to drive that in round trip mode. Remember what we did previously, round trip? So that's starting from here, 1 to 7, and then going back and going this way. So that means we'll maybe need to make a U-turn here afterwards and then drive back here. Otherwise we'll have to like go all the way around the city just to loop around. So I guess we'll do like an exceptional U-turn, let's call it that way. Okay. In the meantime though, let me also assign a driver here. Let's go and hire one so we can maximize our guys, because we have 3 buses now. So we're 1 driver and then we need 2 employees. Let's see, goes to church every Sunday. Yeah. Local figure skate, dropped out of comedy school. Dislikes cat puns. Plays in a big band. Has a catfish pond. Local figure skating champion. Extensive vinyl. Loves driving buses. Okay, that's perfect. Enjoys bird watching and long walks on the beach. Oh, this looks like a chill guy, Sander. Also, he's a journeyman, 700 a week. That's quite expensive, but I think he will maybe get less accidents and be able to give us more income overall. So we have a driver here, route 2. Let's assign one here as well. Sander. Oh, come on, that's always... I think that's being bugged out, huh? The route is resetting to the other one, even though we selected the first route. Alright, so we select Sander. Citaro goes to you, because the Lion City goes to me. The MEN, right? Good. You're all assigned, so we can now drive our own here. Start the trip. He says he wanted to do a round trip. Let's not do a reverse and let's not do a quick start. Let's go with day, just so you guys can see the bus in all its glory, right? Yeah. Round trip. Looks good. Wish us luck, guys. This is going to be a long trip. And maybe I should turn off my music, huh? Maybe I should turn off my music, because you guys probably want to hear the engine and stuff. So let me see. Let's turn off the music and start the immersion. Okay, this one works. Unlocking the doors work for this one. If you remembered, for the Cetra, it was not working at all. Opening that requires us to click that small black dot there. Beautiful. Actually, that's a very nice view, huh? Maybe you can take a photo. Let's take a photo later on when we're out in the world. Let's have a look, inspect the bus. Super blue. Oh, there's even this like ticketing machine. This is really German, huh? Where you go in, you have that ticket you buy from outside or from the bus, and then you slot it in here, and that gets like a hole in it, puts a hole in it to verify it, to make sure that it says that you used it already. So it puts a hole in the ticket. Okay, doors are unlocked. We are good. Looks clean as heck. Driver door is pretty intensive. Smart it up. Okay. Maybe reset my TrackIR so it looks acceptable. There we go. The mirrors are good. They're on the right angle at least. They're a bit hard to see, but I think the only bug part here is this passenger mirror. It's if you look from that angle, I think it's flipped. So if I close the door, front door, look at that. Yeah, the door is on the left side instead of here on the right. That's the only flip thing here. The other ones are good, I think. In the field of view on the mirrors is not that... it's a bit too wide. But that's fine. It's not a big deal. Alright, anyway. Start the engine. I love the little sounds. Intricacies there. Parking brake. Does this have a window? Let's open it a little for a bit of fresh air. Go with lights. Cockpit, we don't really need that. But the ticketing machine and the passenger, let's go with that. Otherwise the people will be complaining. Actually, we can zoom in, right? Kneeling is automatic. Okay. That's interesting. There's a parking brake there. And there's a parking brake here. Strange. Speed limiter, I don't think that works in realistic driving. I think they will change that though. Engine on and off, yeah. Retarder strength, okay, let's get one level of retarder. That's how I want to drive in this, with the physics in this game. Right, I think we're good. Yes. Right, set that to drive and we are good to go. Wish us luck. We're gonna need it. The seat I think is good enough. Right? Positioning is good enough. So make sure there is no other pedestrian. And maybe I'll speak less, just so we can focus on the sounds of the game, yeah, the immersion. I'll try to lessen my talking. So let's do a kind of hybrid kind of thing, and let's start with that now. So I'll only pitch in on some like critical moments, and you guys let me know if you prefer this, the quiet, the hybrid type, or the full commentary type. Okay, so keeping quiet now. Sounds so good. That squeaking sound. Beautiful.
Sometimes I feel that the entire universe is just a simulation.
Good.
Hey there. Long time no see. Oh, hi. Yeah, yes, indeed. Last time was, yeah, right. The time with the, yeah. Good to see you. Have a good one.
What I like in particular about these buses, about this bus, this MAN has that approach with a with a speedometer. Let me show you. I'll zoom in after we stop here.
Very punctual.
Good.
Thank you.
So if we look at the speed, 0, 20, 40, 60, and there are like red dots in between 20, 40, and 40, 60. Those are like the... How did I... Okay, there you go. Those red dots are the 30 and 50 markers, which are very useful because most of the speed limits, in Europe at least, 50 for city limits and 30 for some other maybe narrower areas. So the red dots are super useful. Even from afar you can see exactly
Yesterday was perfect.
if
I
you're near
spent
the
the
limit.
afternoon at Toledo and then partied all night at the old sawmill.
Lucky you. I had to work yesterday.
Anyway, I'm keeping quiet again. Let's all appreciate the in-game sounds. What's that lady doing?
You know, yesterday Kitty caught fish. What? Aren't cats afraid of water? Yeah, well, she hardly got wet. She was just lying there on top of the aquarium.
I like that sound as the bus decelerates and the engine just bursts slower and slower. Love it. Oh, and this is my favorite part of the map, this roundabout. It looks so good.
Feels Looks like we partied the whole night through at the old sawmill. I am so tired.
Then we have to make sure that we indicate when we're leaving the roundabout. Like so we'll get points for that.
Yesterday, I bought some shampoo. Aha.
Like so. There you go. Oh, potholes. Try to avoid the potholes. If you saw from the first episode in the series, when you hit those at this speed, you'll actually get deductions and your bus, as expected, shakes a bit. Up, up, up. Not the best overtaking skills. And sorry guys, yeah, I just really can't keep quiet the entire time. I'll try to listen it though. But yeah, cannot completely remove it unless I mute myself.
Perfect, Mark. You're blocking the door. See ya.
Goodbye.
Someone's blocking the door. You guys hear that? Let's check it out. Where? I don't see anyone. It's probably there and we can click on it. So we'll have to probably go out. And no one is here. Oh, that's weird. Okay,
Here.
since we're here, might as well check these guys' tickets as well.
Thought I had one.
Aha, gotcha. Lady trying to sneak in. Good. Let's proceed. 70 speed limit on these, what do you call these roads? Country roads, I guess. Problem is, if you go 70 here and you land in those potholes, it's not going to be very good. The potholes are static though, I think. They don't like spawn in randomly, they're always there. So over time you kind of start memorizing them. And did you hear that? When you drive through like a puddle, you actually hear the water like splashing. I love that attention to detail. And look at this view, guys. Look at this view. We'll have to take a photo here. This looks so good, right? Love it. Slow down. And let's maybe take a photo here. Sigvalden.
Next stop, Sigvalden.
Sounds very German, although the announcer pronounces it as a W. I doubt. I think it's a V.
A ticket, please.
You guys stay there. I'm taking some photos. Also, I like the ticketing machine on this bus. It's more like zoomed in. It's a better angle. You can see it clearer. I like it better. One week regular. Thank you. What's that sound? Like a lawnmower? Let's take a photo again. That's just such an amazing view, isn't it? Although it's a bit weird if you look from afar. The windmills, the wind turbines actually aren't moving. Maybe there's absolutely no wind. Right, let's proceed. I love this little town. Now we're getting to the
Oh, that's what she meant.
rural parts. Not really rural. Country. Bit more naturey, at least, not full of buildings. We still don't have traffic lights, but the traffic lights are over there, across the bridge, on the main street, the main city.
Oh, thank God I managed to catch the bus.
Hear this.
Wait, is this
Yeah.
even the right bus?
You hear the puddle splashing, the water splashing. Very nice attention to detail, right?
That's what I call good service.
Thank you. My pleasure.
Bye.
I really
See ya.
missed
I like how they also like praise the bus. When you buy something, a new bus, they say, "Is this a new bus?" or this bus looks really good." It's like comments like that. It's pretty cool. Good. Yeah, good. I tweaked a few of the settings as well, just for a crisper image. The graphics settings. I remember removing the depth of field so there will be no blurry
Okay, let's grab a bite
images
to eat.
in the distance. Yeah, and also removing the depth of field on the mirrors so it's as crisp as possible. Look at this guy trying to overtake. There's the bus stop. Over here. Good. Floating cars. These are known issues as well. These are in the document that they shared with us. So hopefully they fix that. I do love how the city is modeled though. It's so nice, isn't it? There are like bikes parked, there are benches, people sitting down, walking around. Just feels so lived in, feels so natural. And best of all, the frame rate is not affected. It has very good frame rate. One of the best in simulator games actually, considering how nice the graphics is.
The rerun of season 15 of Winter of Passion revealed so much about what is happening.
Let's let her talk. There you go. Yeah, at some points, I was driving, I was playing this game, and then I went back to ETS2, and then I drove through some of the older roads. Oh man, the graphics difference, it's like worlds apart, which is understandable because ETS2 is like what, 5 years old? A 5-year-old game compared with the 2018 game using like, how do you say, state-of-the-art graphics engine. You'll really notice the difference. So graphics wise, yeah, really on a different level.
Just crossed a road.
Oh, and yes, you might have noticed I also disabled the lens flares. So some people have been complaining about that. If you remember, sometimes when you see like the red light, the tail lights of the cars, they're like a bit too shiny, and they give all these lens flares. Now you shouldn't see them anymore. So the good thing there's an option to turn them off because they're just so exaggerated. You don't really see lens flares out of brake lights, right? It's too much. So I removed that, and I think it's a bit more natural now.
Are you going to the old sawmill this Friday? No, sorry. I need to work on Saturday.
I also love how the passengers are like waving at you when they want to ride. It's so natural. Just like real life, right?
I can't wait for the weekend.
That just looks so good, man. And so smooth. I'm loving this bus. This bus is growing on me. Except for that passenger mirror bug, it's actually pretty nice, huh? I think it's fast becoming my new favorite.
Wait, where's my bag?
Whoop. That doesn't sound good. We do have lights on, right? I think so. Puddle? Yeah, nice.
Are you up for going to the movies today?
Which film?
I was thinking about the new superhero blockbuster that just came out.
Yeah, sure.
How generic. But that's actually a very smart move, that comment. Because there's always a superhero movie coming out with Marvel Studios on a roll. So that,
Yeah,
oh man,
with some strange dialogue.
I should have done a U-turn, shouldn't I? Yeah, where is this wanting me to go? I completely missed. Yeah, look at that. It wants me to go all the way around like that. Well, we can't make a U-turn in here anymore. We should have done a U-turn there where it was wider. So we'll have to go all the way around and then go back here as the first stop and then go back again. That's fine. I hope it doesn't penalize us for being late or whatever. But I think it will. We'll see. Oh,
Hey there.
pothole.
Long time no see.
Oh, hi. Yes, indeed. The last time was,
Yeah, right. The time with the...
yeah. Good to see you.
That's the way towards the city. We'll
Have a
get there
good
soon
one.
enough. For now, just a bit of teaser. Those are the buildings. Look at how detailed that is. How cohesive the entire scenery looks. It looks so beautiful. Maybe this is based on, I don't know, a real area. Real life area in Germany. Not sure. Across the river Rhine, or I don't know, Main. Some real life river. Oh crap, there we go. Yeah, that's what happens when you crash into a pothole. Oh, and when you hit a speed bump too fast. Getting all these subtractions now. Now, I hope it doesn't tell me that I skipped a bus stop because I'm passing through here. Let's not stop at all that place.
Yesterday was perfect. I spent the afternoon at the Lido and then partied all night at the old sawmill.
Let's
Lucky
see.
you. I had to work yesterday.
Oh, look at that train. If we have Flying Scotsman, one of our regular subs, one of our regular viewers, he would love that. As the name implies, he's a train fanatic. So whenever we see a train, we like to mention him. And we have this running... Oh, what is that? Parking area. We have this running joke that whenever a game has at least one train, it'll be a sure buy for him. That's how much of a hardcore train fan he is. Is that the train horn? Right.
I hope we get to my stop soon.
Go around here.
Nature's calling.
Oh, nature's calling. Hold it in, bro. Okay, keeping quiet again. I always forget to keep quiet. Oh, they're actually animals. Are they moving? They are. That's nice. I think those are goats. Love that.
Wait, where's my bag?
Someone's always losing something. Man. Oh, look at that. Looks like a secret route. I hate that sound, that deduction sound. I've grown to fear it. Whenever I hear something, I cringe. Whenever I hear that particular sound. Thank you. Here we are. Now this is the stop where we need to go. Probably too late already, although we don't see it because I
Next stop,
have the minimap hidden.
Central.
Thanks for being so punctual.
Wow, perfect timing. I think they... That's nice. So I think in terms of the timing, they factored in the GPS route.
Tim's birthday party yesterday. Shouldn't have stayed.
So if we legally have to go around the area in order to get to the bus stop, I think that gets factored in with the bus, the time limit.
Large Street.
So that's pretty safe for us. That's good.
Yeah, with some strange dialogue just to fill the silence.
I like these like random things here, like dirt roads. Then the dirt is seeping into the actual road. I like it. I actually wonder if you can explore them. Someone asked
That's what she meant.
on the stream one time if you can like do free roam.
Next stop, St. Walter.
I don't think you can. Maybe after the trip you can, but it would be nice, right? Exploring those like side roads. Would be cool.
Come on.
uno, senor.
May I have the ticket, please? Thank you.
2-day regular? Coming right up.
I need several tickets, please.
Same with you. Oh, lots of people in here. I think it's time to check on tickets.
Where is it? Ah, here you go. Oh no, I
Aha.
lost it.
Here you go.
Where is it? Ah!
Here.
Hold on.
Okay, good. Just one guy trying to get away with it. Not on my watch, good sir. Not on my watch. Although being stuck in traffic is probably something on my watch. Oh man. Lots of cars. You can actually change the frequency of cars as well. Make less traffic. Although it is more immersive with more cars in it, but yeah, there would be like more waiting times here as well. Normally the AI doesn't get stuck on its own, so the traffic just keeps on moving. It's just really very takes a while sometimes, but sometimes they do get stuck, and I think in this instance, oh, someone is just crossing the street. Okay, it's good. They oftentimes don't get stuck, but I've had some instances when they do, and I had to do some evasive maneuvers, aka driving through the opposite lane and just squeezing through wherever I can squeeze through. It's really nice, yeah. People just walking naturally. Sometimes sitting over and hanging out. It's just so natural. I think some improvements they can do with the game is to increase the immersion by adding things you can do with the bus. You know, more switches, more tweaks, more realism. And of course the physics part goes without question. But yeah, it's a very good start. We don't often get games this stable, especially in the beginning. Gone are the days when you have a game released which is polished from the beginning. It usually doesn't happen anymore. And so it's really a breath of fresh air that this game is as good as it is from the beginning.
That's what I call good service.
Props really to the developers.
Hey, they forgot something.
Oh crap. Stay there. Where's the item that is left? This is a new thing. Return the item. There's the guy. There's the guy. This is pretty cool. Yeah? Sir, you left your thing. Where was I?
Thank you.
There you go. And now our bus got stolen by another guy. I'm back. Sorry for keeping you waiting. Now, isn't that cool? Isn't that realistic? Good. Oh man, really? Oh, someone's going to ride with us. 320 it is. Good now? Alright, I think we're good. Everyone looks fine. Keeping quiet again. Immersion begin. Finally, the bus shifts gear. Hurts me when I hear that it keeps on that gear with such high
Just got a
revs.
text. What is Beethoven's favorite fruit?
at this joke.
A banana.
Haha. Best joke ever.
Next stop, Sigwalden, Lido.
Perfecto.
It's a new bus.
Yep. It really is. Very good. Hope I didn't miss anyone. So remember the last time, sometimes I get those error messages, or not really error messages, but deductions where you leave a passenger behind. I think it's buggy sometimes because I've seen that happen to me, and I noticed that there was like a lady, an old lady, one of the like senior citizens, trying to get into
Stop, West Spoke.
the bus, but she was stuck at the bus stop. I think she was stuck on another person or something, so she was like just fidgeting around. And I think that's why it said quote unquote we left someone, but actually she got stuck. So that might be a bug. Shift up, bro. Shift up. There you go. But now you have to shift down again. This is such a huge roundabout. Nice. Oh no, traffic entering the city. Surprise, surprise. Last 2 stops on this trip. Hope you guys are enjoying so far. I'm really loving this trip. It's so scenic and the bus is just magnificent. The sounds are amazing as well. And hopefully my voice is not too much in the way of you enjoying the trip. Thank you guys for letting me through.
Today I bought some shampoo.
Uh-huh.
There we go. Up, don't speed so much. We're in the city, so 50 is most likely the limit. Because you do get speeding tickets if you go over. Oh, look at that. One of the other buses in our line. I really like that approach. Sometimes they're in front of you, and I've had instances when they're behind you. They're waiting for you to leave the bus stop. Is that ours, or did the guy drop him off? Oh, I think he's on our... going to go on our bus, so let's move down the ramp. Like so. This is really such a cool feature of the game,
That's what I call good service.
including that in.
Nice ride.
Right? So
I need to
cool.
purchase several tickets.
Yep, sure. Week regular. Wow. Such a huge purchase. 56 euros. That's good. Let's bring up the ramp. We can release the parking brake, but let's go and check tickets because I'm not sure if the guy in the wheelchair has his ticket.
Oh, sorry. I must have lost it somehow.
Getting a lot of these
What?
guys today.
Oh.
You have a ticket, sir?
Here.
Okay, very good. Okay, anyone else here behind? Nope, very good. Right? Anyway, we have just 1 stop left. But that's good. I still caught a fair avoider. Exactly.
Please leave the bus.
That van was signaling left, but it went right. I think, yeah, it's still a bit bugged, the signaling, and I think it's a known issue as well. I think that's in the document they sent.
Next stop, East Spoke. Last stop.
I need the ramp, please.
Sure thing. One sec. So the quick way to do this is to go hit the parking brake, go and hit the ramp. Let's go and try to do that immersively. Where is it? There should be something here. Where the heck? That one.
Oh,
That's right.
thank God I managed to catch the bus. Wait, is this even the right
That
bus?
should be out, yeah. We see the icon in there. You can verify that here, and then we can open the door.
This parking position is just perfect.
Only thing is, they say it's perfect, but for the guy in the wheelchair,
Bye-bye.
that doesn't seem like a very friendly distance. We should have gone closer. Who's checking, right? Let's bring back the ramp. Okay, that's good. Remove the parking brake and let's get back into the garage and finish this trip. I think that was a good run. Not many penalties except for I think we fell into a pothole once and we went through a speed bump too fast. Other than that, I think we're good. We returned the package to passenger. We did the guy in the wheelchair good. We are not going to ram this guy. We're going to let them through. Yeah. I really like this. I'm liking this game more and more. We should continue playing, and get into the bendy buses. I haven't seen how the bendy buses behave. If the physics with the bendy buses are good. Okay, let's try squeezing in here. Bro, don't stop. Just keep moving. I'll handle it. Thank you. That good? Yep. There we go. Job well done, I must say. I love the squeaking sounds as well. What is that? That's one of the bugs. The thing revving on its own. Turn off the lights. Open the door. Turn off the engine. And the other lights as well. Close the window. Yeah, I think we're good. Let's do one final check. Maybe we should lock the doors, huh? It's not really like scored or anything, but just immersion for the win, right? Why not? Good. Close it. Nice. There we go. Wow, all the bus stops leveled up. New bus, Iveco Urbanway 12M. I can't remember if that bus was buggy. I think it had a few bugs, but worked more or less. 2 times. Oh, I hit potholes twice. I didn't remember. But we're good. 10 times on time, 13 times indicated, 15 times turn signal correctly. We're doing good, 4 stars. I'm not really sure how that rating works. I got to like 4 1/4 at a certain time, but now it went back there. Good. That was our biggest income yet because we actually have income from our own trip, which is 28k. We have 19k from one driver and 15k from the other. Yeah, beautiful. So 59k all in all in 1 week. Amazing. So that was good. Beautiful. So in the next episode, we're going to do this trip then. This trip is then going to connect. So what we did was to connect the Astra Park with, let me assume with some music. There you go. What we did was to connect the Astra Park to the middle area, to these towns. And then the next step is to connect the Showgrounds, which is this area of the city itself, with the rest here. So that's like essentially connecting Showgrounds, the city, with the industrial park. Okay, that's the next step. And we'll do that next episode. Right, but till then, that's going to be it for now, guys. Hope you enjoyed that one. Let me know what you think. And don't forget to hit the thumbs up, hit the like button if you did enjoy the video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Comments are more than welcome. Looking forward to them, and share with your friends. Right? Grow the community. Thank you for watching. Catch you in the next one. Clumsy Busing. Bye-bye.